Get ready for explosive action. UFC London is here, with Movsar Evloev and Lerone Murphy set to collide in a massive featherweight showdown that could decide the next title challenger. We've got all the weigh-in drama you can handle as fighters hit the scales. But is the path to the top fair? We dive deep into the controversial matchmaking that's got fans talking, exploring why fighters like Lerone Murphy might get overlooked despite incredible wins, and hear directly from the fighters on how to climb the UFC ranks. We also spotlight Michael Venom Page's return to the welterweight division and break down his intriguing matchup. Plus, we're bringing you exclusive picks and fantasy MMA targets for your DraftKings lineups for this stacked card. From the main event to the prelims, we've got you covered. Don't miss a second of this adrenaline-fueled broadcast. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The O2 Arena is buzzing. UFC London is upon us, and the featherweight division is on notice as Movsar Evloev faces off against Lerone Murphy in a fight that could determine the next challenger for the undisputed champion. Both fighters enter this bout undefeated, meaning one's perfect record will fall and a shot at gold could be on the line. Adding to the excitement, fan favorite Michael Venom Page makes his return to the welterweight division, taking on Sam Patterson in a bout that has fans questioning the matchmaking. At 38, MVP is in the twilight of his career but still possesses the star power to make a significant impact. The weigh-ins are complete, and the stage is set for a night of thrilling MMA action. With a stacked card featuring a mix of rising stars and seasoned veterans, UFC London promises to deliver unforgettable moments. Fans are already debating who has the edge in the main event, with many speculating on the implications for the featherweight title picture. Will the winner of Evloev versus Murphy earn their shot at the belt, or will politics play a role in the championship landscape? Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up. Next, we explore the controversial matchmaking that's leaving fans scratching their heads and hear from the fighters themselves on how to navigate the politics of the UFC. Lerone Murphy's journey to the top has been anything but straightforward. Despite a 9-fight win streak culminating in a viral spinning elbow knockout, Murphy found himself overlooked for a title shot, a decision that opened his eyes to the business side of the UFC. "It kind of woke me up to a lot of things, but I understand it," Murphy stated, acknowledging that the UFC is an entertainment business. Instead of a title shot, he's now set to headline UFC London against the undefeated Movsar Evloev, a fight many consider a de facto #1 contender bout. Murphy's reserved personality and less active social media presence are cited as potential reasons for being passed over, contrasting with fighters who generate more buzz. Michael Venom Page echoed this sentiment, emphasizing that a fighter's ability to market themselves is crucial in today's UFC. "It's always to do with financial benefit," Page explained. "If the UFC realize this person is going to bring more eyes, more bums to seats, more money to the company, they're going to favor you." Even fighters like Mason Jones admit that sport isn't fair and athletes must take initiative to get noticed. However, Luke Riley offers a different perspective, suggesting an exciting fighting style can compensate for a lack of social media presence, citing Alex Pereira as an example of a star whose success in the cage speaks for itself. Murphy, ranked third in the featherweight division, faces the top-ranked Evloev, and if he secures a win, it will be his 10th consecutive victory. He's proud of earning his opportunities the hard way, but advises younger fighters that there might be easier routes to boosting their standing. But the fight isn't just about the main event. We're also breaking down the fantasy MMA picks and DraftKings DFS targets that could win you big in this stacked UFC London card. Movsar Evloev is a force to be reckoned with in the UFC's featherweight division, standing as one of the promotion's few remaining undefeated fighters. His dominant wrestling and grappling have been the bedrock of his success, making him a consistent threat and a prominent name in MMA betting markets. Evloev is set to headline UFC London this Saturday at the O2 Arena, facing the dangerous Lerone Murphy. This pivotal matchup is widely anticipated to produce the next contender for the featherweight championship, adding significant stakes to the bout. Throughout his UFC career, Evloev has secured notable victories against elite competition, including former bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling, Arnold Allen, Diego Lopes, Dan Ige, and Hakeem Dawodu. His impressive resume and undefeated status have cemented his position at the top of the featherweight rankings. Affiliated with the renowned American top team in Florida, Evloev trains under top coaches Mike Brown, Marcus Silveira, and Marcos D'Amata, further honing his formidable skill set. His estimated UFC earnings exceed $4 million, reflecting his status as a high-profile fighter. While Evloev is a top contender, the path to a title shot isn't always clear. We're diving into the fantasy, MMA picks, and DraftKings DFS targets that could help you win big on this exciting UFC London card. UFC London is heating up, and DraftKings DFS players have a golden opportunity with Movsar Evloev versus Lerone Murphy headlining the card. Ryan Wohl breaks down the top targets and values for your fantasy MMA lineups. In the main event, featherweights Movsar Evloev and Lerone Murphy clash. Evloev, ranked number 1, is a heavy favorite against number 3 Murphy. While Evloev's wrestling is a significant threat, Murphy is a dangerous striker with a recent knockout win over Aaron Pico and is being undervalued at $7,300 on DraftKings. Christian Leroy Duncan is highlighted as a strong middleweight pick. Coming off 3 consecutive wins, including 2 knockouts in 2025, Duncan faces a tough test against Roman Dolids. However, Duncan's superior striking metrics and accuracy make him a compelling fantasy option. Another intriguing prospect is heavyweight Brando Pericic, who trains at the prestigious City Kickboxing. After a dominant first-round knockout in his UFC debut, Pericic faces Louis Sutherland. With a height and reach advantage and a history of finishes, Pericic is poised for another strong fantasy performance. Murphy, despite being a +205 underdog, possesses a striking advantage and a solid takedown defense that could neutralize Evloev's grappling. His potential for a high fantasy score at his current price point makes him a high-value play. These are just some of the insights to help you build your winning lineup. Stay tuned as we recap all the biggest stories and give you our final thoughts on this action-packed UFC London event. And that's a wrap on another incredible night of UFC action. We saw Movsar Evloev and Lerone Murphy go head-to-head in a pivotal featherweight clash. Michael "Venom" Page make his return and debated the ins and outs of UFC matchmaking. Plus, we've armed you with the top DraftKings DFS picks to dominate your fantasy leagues. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more exclusive content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes access and join the conversation in the comments below.